every year for the past 4, Chevy four-wheel drives have been leading Ford in registrations, leading by over 7,071, by over 21,072, by over 29,073, and in only 10 months of 74, they've been leading Ford by over 18,000. Let's compare a Chevy K20 with a Ford F-250 four-wheel drive and find out some of the reasons why Chevy is leading. First, convenience. Chevy's low step height of only 23.5 inches makes it easy to get in and out. The step up into the Ford cab is 27 inches, over 3 inches higher than Chevy. That may not seem like much, but when you get in and out 30 or 40 times, it mounts up. Chevy has a pleasingly low silhouette and a clean appearance, with only minor exposure of transfer case and drive shafts. Ford is higher, and the exposed drive shafts and transfer case are more vulnerable to possible damage. Chevy's lower hood height helps give the driver a better view of the ground in front of the vehicle. And good forward visibility can be very important in an off-road vehicle. Here's another advantage. Chevy's transfer case is mounted on the rear of the transmission, giving it better protection from road damage and allowing the use of just 2 drive shafts. And the available skid plate further helps protect components from damage. Ford requires the use of 3 separate drive shafts because of the mid-vehicle mounting of the transfer case. This may leave the transfer case vulnerable to high center type impacts, and Ford does not offer a skid plate to protect this critical area. The design of Ford's 2-part power steering unit requires the use of 4 pressure and return lines, making it more subject to leakage. Its location leaves it more exposed to road debris, while Chevy's integral power steering unit is simpler in design, with fewer parts and less probability for leakage and hose deterioration. Another Chevy advantage, its wall-to-wall turning circle, is 7.4 feet less than Ford's, easier to maneuver in tight places. Chevy also has greater load capacity. Its front axle has a maximum rating of 375 pounds more than Ford's. Chevy's rear axle is rated at 620 pounds more than Ford's. In addition, Chevy has a 610-pound greater payload capacity than Ford, which means that in, say, 15 trips, the Chevy will be able to deliver almost 5 tons more cargo than the Ford. Another Chevy feature is double wall construction. On the Chevy, the front fenders, cowl, doors, cab roof, cargo box sides, and tailgate are all double wall. On the Ford, only the doors, cargo box sides, and tailgate. No wonder Chevy four-wheel drives have been outselling Ford every single year for the past 4. The same thing has been happening with Blazer, which has been outselling Ford's Bronco by over 2 to 1. Ever since Blazer was introduced, it's been leading Bronco by over 9,071, by over 15,072, by over 23,073, and by over 22,000 in just the first 10 months of 74. Here are some of the reasons why. First, overall ruggedness. Blazer's front axle has a 600-pound higher rated capacity than Bronco's. Front springs, each 575 pounds higher capacity. Rear axle, 450 pounds higher. Rear springs, each 225 pounds higher. Blazer also has more room than Bronco. More front hip and shoulder room. More rear hip and shoulder room. More cargo room. Imagine trying to put this family and their camping gear into a Bronco. The only way to do it is to fill the passenger area with cargo. One of the greatest advantages of all for Blazer is its full-time four-wheel drive, standard on V8 models with automatic transmission. On Bronco, where full-time is not available, Getting out to lock the front hubs can be a real nuisance. Another advantage. Blazer has front disc brakes that recover quickly from water immersion. Bronco has drum brakes all around. Blazer offers impressive handling on or off the road. And full-time four-wheel drive delivers virtually the same mileage and causes no more tire wear than the old-style four-wheel drive. Most important, full-time four-wheel drive really comes into its own when driving over roads that are alternately slippery and dry, or icy and dry. Still another Blazer advantage, its wide tread. 9 inches wider in front than Bronco, 6 inches wider in the rear. Blazer's standard wheels are wider, which means a wider tire can be put on Blazer for more rubber on the road. Blazer offers options Bronco doesn't. A wide selection of available wheels, tires, assorted wheel trims, power brakes, a padded roll bar, factory-installed air conditioning, a station wagon type tailgate with roll-up rear window, and a choice of 3 engines, 1.6 and 2 V8s. Bronco offers only one. Blazer's 350 V8 power combined with Chevy's rugged suspension system, larger chassis components, and bigger, wider available wheels and tires help give it great off-road capability. Another great Chevy four-wheel drive vehicle is the popular Suburban. Tough, hard-working, long-lasting. Chevy four-wheel drives will go almost anywhere. So when you choose a four-wheel drive, choose Chevy and get lasting Chevy value.